A new project has been launched aimed at reducing conflicts and ensuring communal harmony in the West Mamprusi Municipality of the Northeast region. The project is being funded by the Kofi Annan Foundation under its Changemakers initiative and is to be implemented by a youth-led peace-building non-governmental organization based in Wale. Speaking during the launch, Executive Director of the African Students for Interfaith Tolerance, Issa Toha Shamsu, explains the project seeks to provide space for dialogue and negotiations as the most effective way of preventing and managing rising indigenous conflicts in the municipality. Correspondent Elias Sanko has more.
The project is named Youth Interreligious Parliament, with a theme convening for dialogue and action. Under this project, over 30 young individuals from 5 communities in the municipality have been carefully selected to embark on extensive field campaigns to educate residents on the need to always resort to dialogue and negotiations during this. This is part of efforts to further weaken the stem of unresolved conflict linked to partisan politics, religion, land, chieftaincy, and ethnic dispute in the West Mamprusi Municipality. The project was launched in Wale on this year's International Day for Peace. It brought together several stakeholders, including traditional authorities, assemblymen, youth leaders, representatives of related NGOs, and members of the general public. It is being funded by the Kofi Annan Foundation and implemented by a regional-based non-governmental organization, the African Student for Interfaith Tolerance, ASFIT. Mr. Issa Toha Shamsuddin is Executive Director of ASFIT.
If you look around, we do not have safe spaces for dialogue where we can be able to learn from one another and build bridges across our religious and cultural backgrounds. So this platform that we are creating, we hope would be a safe space for young people across board so that they can be able to learn and build their capacity about what other people are doing within their worship centers and how it feels to be from other tribes and to engage with other ethnic groups. You realize that in northern Ghana, for instance, there are a lot of unresolved and protracted conflicts. And these conflicts are lying down, waiting for a little spark to catch that wildfire. And we know what happens when we have inter-ethnic conflicts in the region.
The Executive Director added that the project will include both online and face-to-face training sessions to equip youth with soft skills such as negotiations, non-violent communication, mediation, and conflict resolution. He further explained that the Youth Interreligious Parliament initiative aligns with several of the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, including Goals 4, 16, and 17, respectively.
We know without peace, Ghana's effort towards achieving the UN's Sustainable Development Goals would be derailed, and that would impact on the socio-economic state of this country. So for us, we are so excited and grateful that we've had a successful program.
Some of the participants commended both the Kofi Annan Foundation and the African Student for Interfaith Tolerance for the initiative and pledged their support for its successful implementation.
We those here, we already know peace is part of our life. But those who are misbehaving are actually the youth back in our communities. If they can be able to put a centralization like forums and youth engagement to explain to them and demonstrate to them to know the way forward about it. I think from that aspect, they will know that it's good you have peace in your community.
It was very interesting being in the program, and I am very happy because as it's coming, Comfort work with ladies network to make them empowered. So with this, if a lady is empowered, there will be peace in the community. So I'm very glad it's coming on, and I'll urge each and every person to take part in it.
Elias Sotanko reporting from Wale for Joy News.